All right, I'm going to try something different. This is a piece of pear, 9 inches long and 6 inches wide. I'm going to take a couple of cuts off of here, and then I'm going to start turning this way. I usually will cut it in half, and I'll do this kind of bowl and cut it in from live edge from this way and a regular bowl from this side. But today, we're going to try a little different. So I'm going to knock these off, the corners off, and then put it on the lathe. This is freshly cut pear. I mean, it was cut probably within the last week. My wife was out for a walk, and one of the neighbors had it out to the road to be picked up. And she said, you know, there's some wood over there. I said, well, let's go take a look at what it is. I said, well, that looks like a fruit tree. Let's see how we did here. I can move that just a little bit. That'll work nicely. So now we're going to crank it down in. There's a branch that came off right here. So I'm going to put my tenon's going to be fitting up into here somewhere. And then I'm going to cut this out into a bowl. See what it looks like. Turn my speed. I'm going to start at about 450. I'm going to start with a 5/8 bowl gouge. This is a Carter & Son. This is going to be my tenon, all right. My bottom of the bowl, I'm going to move up a little bit further so that I get more, but then it's going to flip around and then my bowl is going to look like this. It's going to come all the way down. And then I'm going to clean this back out again. Okay. Oh, I lost a big chunk out right there. That's too bad. All right, I got some chip out going on here, so I'm going to hit my tools up again, sharpen them up, and see if that disappears. I turned down, and this is what I got so far. So I got a small chuck, and I'm going to put that on the chuck right now. And then I'm going to clean out the inside of this, but it should give me a nice little deep drop here. So that'll be nice. I'm liking it so far. I'm going to put some thin CA glue along this bark here to help hold it in place. That is pretty close right there. What I'm trying to do is I'd like to see this no more than a 1/4 inch thick all the way down through. This is very, very wet wood. So I get it thin enough, it'll dry quickly, and then I can take off and sand. After it dries, I'll sand it all up and then take the tenon off. But I'm hoping I can get it to dry within a week. I still want to go thinner. Gotta make sure you get your rust in the right spot so she's not hitting anywheres, and keep your hand behind the rest. But I'm going to try and make that a little thinner. As I reach in, I'm getting too high, so I got to lower my rust just a little bit. That's as thin as I want to go. This is going to be cool. I'm going to put some CA glue on the inside now. Keep that from moving. I'm going to use my heavier scraper only because I got to reach in a bit of a distance here, and I don't want any chattering to go on. Just going to clean up the inside of the bowl and I'm done. And you're going to see that I have a couple of tool marks right there. I'm going to see if I can get rid of those. Just some light cuts. Actually, that worked. Alrighty, I got that very, very thin. I'm going to set this aside. I may even try using the microwave and see if I can't dry this up a little quicker. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to sand this. But cute little bowl.